Racing engines demand power. Today's modern racing teams are looking for every advantage possible. One potential source of added horsepower and torque is the selection of the proper lubricant. Performance Products is a custom race engine builder in Rockford, Illinois. They build approximately 125 high-performance engines per year for stock, drag, and street stock classes. From the late 70s to the present, their engines have won several point championships at racetracks throughout the Midwest, including Madison International Speedway in Wisconsin and Rockford Speedway in Illinois. As an engine builder, Performance Products is focused on horsepower. They agreed to test 4 leading racing oils on their SF901 dynamometer. The SF901 dyno is recognized nationally as the top-of-the-line repeatable dyno used to measure engine horsepower and torque. We're here with Jason Long of Performance Products. They do independent tests on race engines for engine builders and racing teams.
What we're going to be using today is a 355 cubic inch motor, 10.5 to 1 compression, 2-barrel intake manifold with cast iron exhaust manifolds. A motor like this should produce somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 horsepower. We'll be testing it with a Superflow 901 dyno so that we can take this motor, run it here in Rockford, take it 6 months later to Colorado, and we should end up with the same results no matter what the differences are. The only thing that we will have to control ourselves here would be the oil temperature, which we're going to shoot for 177 to 180 degrees, and the water temperature, which we'll try and keep in the same neighborhood so that all the tests will be consistent. So I guess we'll give it a try and see how things turn out.
To ensure an accurate, repeatable test, the equipment is calibrated before each run. Each lubricant was put in the engine and run to peak RPM after a warm-up period. Then, each oil was pushed to the red line. After each evaluation, the results were tabulated. These graphs show the results. Peak horsepower is a major factor in evaluating a racing lubricant. In this category, Schaeffer's Supreme 7000 racing oil is the clear winner. The Supreme 7000 formula produced from 2 to 6 additional horsepower over the other oils. Even more impressive are the horsepower results at 5,000 RPMs. Again, Schaeffer's 7000 outpaces the competition. At lower RPMs, torque is a primary concern. At 4,000 RPMs, Supreme 7000 generated more torque than any of the competitors tested. That means more power when you need it most. Schaeffer Supreme 7000 is the clear winner. The base oils and additives in Supreme 7000 provide extra horsepower and more efficient engine operation. Now you know what top racers around the country are discovering.
This is our second season on Schaeffer's oil. Last year we got on with Terminal Trucking, and we won the championship and about 15 races on the Schaeffer's oil last year.
Everybody that's running Schaeffer's is running good. I mean, you can look at the decals on the cars, the people that are doing it, and they're winning races and running right up front.
It's the greatest oil I've ever used in 10 years of racing. I've used it in my engine, my transmission, my rear end, even in my personal cars. It's the best oil I've ever seen, and it really makes a difference, even on the dyno, as far as horsepower, cooler motor, cooler oil. It's really good.
We really like Schaeffer's oil. We started out using Schaeffer's on dirt, and we brought it over with our asphalt racing. And the times that we've had our motors repression, that the engine builders has always asked us what kind of oil that we use, because they said it's doing a great job for us.
When you talk about racing success, no one has spent more time in the winner's circle than Richard Petty. Today, the Richard Petty driving experience puts you behind the wheel of a Winston Cup race car. With over 20 racetrack locations around the country, it's clearly the foremost racing experience in the nation. When Schaeffer contacted Richard Petty, he found these products significantly enhanced the performance of the Richard Petty driving experience cars. Schaeffer Oil gives Richard Petty the power and performance his cars require. And for the Petty team, power is the name of the game. Schaeffer's makes a difference you can feel on the bottom line and on the red line.
If you want to be in a winner's circle, you need to use Schaeffer's oil.